morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. I hope you guys are good and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Today's encouragement is coming from Isaiah 40 verse 29, and it says, "He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might he increases strength." Wow, that's a reassurance to us, guys, that we should not fear, right? Because God is by our side, and if he is the God of all gods, he is sovereign or sovereign king. He is able to fight all our battles for us, right? And he will give us strength in times when we think there is absolutely no way we can get strength. And he is able to give power to those who are weak. Now, I want to take it from this perspective. If you have someone that is sick, right? This is the situation, or these are the people, guys, that are most vulnerable to not having strength and to being weak, right? Physically weak and spiritually weak. Because once you have someone that is, I'm talking from experience, guys, once you have someone that is not well physically, it's like everything else just dwindles after, because they lose hope, they lose power, right? And it's not easy to once be able to do everything and then just immediately after, just a sudden, probably in a moment, they are unable to help themselves, right? And it's not easy. I can totally understand what they will be going through because I've seen it for myself. And it's not easy. I can understand it's not easy. But let's be reminded, and let us who are able-bodied, guys, let us be able to look at them, be there by their sides, and be able to reassure them. Like, use this verse, guys, and reassure them that God is able to give power to the weak, right? If it is that they are working towards getting back their power, reassure them that God is by their side, and he gives power to the weak, and he gives strength to those who have no might, right? So, guys, all like I won't say, but there is someone very important in my life. If you know me, then you know who it is, right? There is someone very important in my life that it's like they lost their physical strength, right? And I can see where the spiritual help, the spiritual strength has also receded, and it's very important, and I try my best to do this for them, that I be that strength for them. Well, I allow God to work in me to be that strength for them, and to encourage them, and to just reassure them that God is able to do above and beyond and the impossible, right? And we ought to have that level of faith for our friends, for our family members, that whenever they're going through something, we are that anchor that is not wavering in faith, but is able to reassure them so that they can borrow our faith and regain their faith in God, so that he can exercise this verse in them. And this is why friendship, this is why family is important, guys, because we need people. God said it's not good for man to be alone. It's not just in terms of marriage and having a spouse, right? It's also in terms of having a friend, having good family members that you can count on. And we need to remember that God is able to restore us from any illness, from any disease that we are faced with. And he is able to give power to the weak and strength to those who have no might. And we can also look at it from the other perspective, where look at the Israelites who are so weak. Like, no one would really choose them to be an army, right? Yet, because they believed in God, yet because they trusted in God, they won many battles that their enemies looked on them and they were like, how is it even possible that these people are able to defeat us? And that is what God wants for us. God wants us to have that level of faith, guys, that when others look on us, they will see that he gave power to the weak and he gave strength to that person who has no might. And that stems from having faith. So yeah, that's our encouragement for today. Are we having that level of faith that God can exercise this verse in us? Because he promises us that he will give power to the weak. And I know I'm weak, I'm a sinner, right? And another perspective, if you are struggling with a temptation, we are weak, we are sinners. And God, let me tell you, he has given me victories in many temptations in my life. And I'm thankful to him. And it's not easy, guys, to not yield to temptation, because trust me, it is very desirous to be sinful, right? But God gave me power because I am weak. And we have to be meek to him. We have to submit to him so that he may give us this power. And he gave me strength in my struggle. And he allowed me to overcome it. And it was only by the blood of the Lamb, right? So I'm pretty sure if it is that you are struggling in a temptation, guys, please be reminded that God gives power to the weak. And he gives strength to those who have no might. So be reassured that nothing lasts forever. And if we give it to God, he's able to give us the victory in every situation. If it is that we have someone who is physically weak that led to spiritual weakness, he is able to give power to them. If it is that we are fighting a trial, or we are in a trial and we are looked upon as the weak side, God is able to be victorious for us. And if it is that we are faced with a temptation, guys, we can be reminded that God is able to give power to us sinners who are weak, because he came, he died, and he made the way so that we may be able to overcome temptation, right? So yeah, that's our encouragement for today, guys. I hope we are reminded of this promise in Isaiah 40 verse 29. And please, let's remind ourselves that God is able to give us strength. Okay, guys, so have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's encouragement, and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Now do me a favor and press that like button and subscribe button if you are new, so that we can get more of this positive Christian content out into the world, okay? And I'll link my daily devotional playlist right here and my Let's Talk playlist if you want to tackle some social issues, okay? So have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.